With that, we're going to move on to our next speaker of the evening, Scott Garber, also a management analyst with the City of Columbus, but he is with the Department of Development. He sits at a desk in front of a computer working with numbers all day. In his spare time, he likes to be active and to set the goal of at least 10 hours of physical activity per week. Tonight, Scott will be completing Project 7, Research Your Topic, and with the speech titled, The Diet Wars. Scott has struggled with his weight since he was in high school and has tried numerous diet plans to keep his weight at a moderately healthy level. So far as researching his topic, he's been there, done that. Tonight, he will be sharing his experiences on the never-ending battle of the diet wars. Let's welcome Scott Garber.
Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, welcome, good evening. As General William Tecumseh Sherman quoted in 1897, "War is hell." How many of us feel like when we're on a diet plan that we're truly involved in a war? Anyone? I have that feeling. It almost seems like with every decision you make and every meal that you have when you're on a diet, it's like you're putting yourself in a battle with each piece of food that goes into your mouth. Well, you may win a battle here and there, but the battle of the bulge is truly an excruciating and long war. A fact about me that probably none of you know is that within the last 5 years, I was actually 50 pounds heavier than I am now. And even though that may seem like quite an accomplishment, it was just a major victory in the ongoing war that is the diet war. I've been fighting this war since I was in college, when I stopped playing football and started bellying up to the buffet line in the dormitories. Within 10 years, from my late 20s to my late 30s, I tried 3 different diet plans and was successful at each one in this war. But I only found one that I truly felt that I could get behind and support as the best action plan for this lifelong fight. The first diet I tried was the Atkins diet. I'm sure we probably all either tried it or know somebody that's tried it. The basic concept behind this diet is to take in as little amount of carbohydrates as you possibly can. Within the first 2 weeks of the diet, you're supposed to take in no carbohydrates. And what that does is force your body to go into a period of ketosis, which your body uses old fat cells to burn energy rather than carbohydrates, which it normally does. Since you're not bringing in any carbohydrates, you're using stored fat cells to gain your energy. The first 2 weeks will definitely jumpstart you and turn your body into a fuel-burning machine using the fat that exists there because of the lack of carbohydrates. But after a short while, you start to work carbohydrates in small amounts back into your diet until you get your weight at a maintainable level. I was able to lose 30 pounds on this diet, eating nothing but hamburgers, hot dogs, cheese, eggs, steak, pork rinds, and macadamia nuts. Sounds really healthy, huh? Although I lost 30 pounds on this diet, I gained it all back when I decided to indulge over the holiday season. Amazing how quickly it can come off and how quickly it can come back. The second popular diet that I tried And I don't mean to admonish the first diet, but the second diet was the Nutrisystem plan, which I'm sure we've all seen the TV commercials about on TV. The concept surrounding this diet was that each month you would receive a huge box of food that you ordered that was prepackaged for you and that you selected as what you wanted to eat for the upcoming month. You'd have 3 meals a day, plus 2 snacks, and there were some really good meal choices on this diet. But they also asked you to supplement fruits, vegetables, and dairy with the meal plan that you got. So after you paid for the meal plan each month, and then weekly trips to the grocery store, this became a pretty expensive option for you. Once again, though, I was able to lose 30 pounds on this diet and stayed with it for pretty much 9 months out of the year, and was able to take the weight off and maintain on the diet plan. But once again, those dreaded holidays came along, and I started to figure out that maybe these meal choices weren't all they were cracked up to be. The last diet plan that I tried was the Weight Watchers point system. On this plan, you keep track of all of your daily food intake and keep it on a journal. And each item that you eat is assigned a point value based on calories, fat, protein, and fiber. You bite it, you write it. This is the most flexible plan that I've seen, though, in terms of you can eat what you want. You just have to keep track of everything that you eat and the assigned point values and make sure that they're not exceeding your current value for your weight. I like this plan also because you can track your activity points. Like Liz said, I like to be active. And you can back off those activity points that you have during the day if you tend to have a bad day here and there. Those come in handy in backing off your total for that day. Now, I also was successful on this diet and lost over 30 pounds. And what I found was that even coming off of this diet, I was able to take a lot of the same principles and apply them to my lifestyle and what I was doing to continue to be successful even after coming off of the plan. Now, I'm going to give each of you the ability to vote for what you think would be the most effective diet plan out of the 3 that I've discussed. So how many think that no carbs is the way to go? Okay. How about receiving prepackaged meals in the mail each month as part of your diet plan? Okay. And how about eating what you want, but tracking every bite? Okay. Just as I thought, my recommendation to fight this ongoing war is based on my years of research. And the best plan that I think to maintain a healthy lifestyle is the Weight Watchers plan. If you've not tried the plan, and like me, you struggle to live a life that's healthier and lighter, then I challenge you to try the Weight Watchers plan and put those tools into use in your battle. I guarantee you that you can be successful on this plan. Thank you.